What fights from each division in 2024/2025 would you like to see?
I'm getting notes.
Well, today we'll be breaking down a list of the top fights from each division that I would like to see in 2024/2025. Starting at Flyweight is a fight we were supposed to see at UFC 293 between Kai Kara-France and Manel Kape. In a division where most of the top contenders have heavy grappling styles, these two are arguably the best strikers. With Manel training out of AKA Thailand and Kai fighting out of City Kickboxing in New Zealand, there has also been a beef brewing between these two, and currently there is a lot of animosity between them.
You have the courage to come here, stage. Yes, stand up, motherfucker! Stand the fuck up! Stand the fuck up, motherfucker!
For those reasons, I believe this fight will be fireworks and a real fight for the fans. There is also the possibility that if the winner puts on a good performance, it could propel them to a title fight with Pantoja. In the Bantamweight division, I want to see the technical striking battle that would occur between Sean O'Malley and Corey Sandhagen. As we all know, Sean is big for Bantamweight and is also a sharpshooting striker. With Corey Sandhagen being the only other fighter in the division to possess similar attributes, I believe this fight would truly be a masterclass in striking, with both men having a high fight IQ and the ability to end the fight in an instant. Hopefully Sean can get through his fight with Merab, and we could potentially see this fight for the title in the mid-2025. Now, for the featherweight and lightweight divisions, we're going to tick both divisions off with one fight. As a fight I would like to see would be Ilya vs Islam for the lightweight championship. With Ilya doing everything to copy Conor McGregor, from the tattoos to stealing the championship at the press conference. So if he wins the fight, he could finally become the Conor 2.0. All jokes aside, I think this would be a very good fight to watch for the fans, as both have trained in grappling since childhood and both have really good striking. In this fight, I would probably give the striking advantage to Ilya, and the grappling advantage would have to go to Islam. For the welterweight division, I want to see Leon Edwards vs Shavkat Rakhmonov. It is looking like Leon will defend his belt in England later this year against Bilal, remember the name, Mohammed. I believe Leon will win this fight, so if this could be his next title fight. Shavkat entered the UFC in 2020 and passed all of his tests with flying colours, finishing all opponents in a savage manner. With his most notable wins being a guillotine over Neil Magny, a standing rear naked choke against Jeff Neal, and his most recent win over Stephen Thompson by rear naked choke. I just hope that if MVP beats Stephen Thompson, they don't fast-track MVP to a title shot and skip Shavkat. For the middleweight division, I want to see Israel vs Hamzat. As we all know, Izzy is a world-class striker, and Hamzat having smothering non-stop wrestling with good striking to match. However, neither fighter has fought a fighter with the attributes the other one has. How does Izzy deal with a high-level wrestler like Hamzat? And how would Hamzat deal with the slick movement and striking of Izzy? Hopefully in 2025, if Izzy returns, these questions can be answered. For the light heavyweight division, I'm going to go with Carlos Ulberg vs Jan Blachowicz. Now, Jan has always been a staple of the light heavyweight division, even being the champion at one stage. While Carlos made his debut in the UFC in 2021, where he suffered his first career loss. However, since that fight, he has bounced back and is currently on a 6-fight win streak with 5 consecutive finishes. For that reason alone, I think this would be a good fight and also a good step up for him in competition. There is also the storyline of Carlos being from City Kickboxing, where Izzy trains, and Jan being the first man to hand Izzy a defeat in the UFC. Lastly, for the heavyweight division, it's John Jones vs Tom Aspinall. Although I like Stipe, I don't see him winning his fight with John, and with Aspinall being the interim champion and considered the next great heavyweight since Stipe, I would be so gutted if we don't get this fight. Imagine if Johns did win a fight against Aspinall. He would truly put an end to the GOAT talk once and for all. There wouldn't be anything left for him to prove after that. He dominated the light heavyweight division, then he moved up to heavyweight and fought Cyril Gane, who got out-wrestled by Francis Ngannou. The Gane fight was an easy fight for Jones and didn't really give fans a chance to see John at heavyweight. Now Jones is choosing to fight Stipe, and while Stipe is great, Stipe is 41 and hasn't fought in roughly 3 years since his brutal knockout at the hands of the former champion Francis Ngannou. On the other hand, Tom Aspinall is young, winning lots, active, apart from the knee injury loss to Curtis Blades, has finished all his opponents, with the longest fight he had going into the second round. If Jones vs Aspinall ever materialized, and Jones could beat Tom, then Jones would finally get the rub he deserves and could retire with a legacy that wouldn't be matched for many years to come in the fight game. I truly think John should give Aspinall the opportunity, like Shogun gave John the opportunity back in 2011. As always, fight fans, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, like the video and subscribe for more MMA content. Cheers.